My name is Dr. David Briones. I'm a professor of psychiatry at the Paul Foster School of Medicine. I have been in El Paso at the Paul Foster School of Medicine, or originally Texas Tech Regional Academic Health Center, since 1976. In that capacity, I have worked as first of all, founding the Department of Psychiatry, which was non-existent before I came. And I started the first medical student clerkship in around 1977 or 78. We recruited faculty to start the first residency program in psychiatry in 1980 or 81. I have been blessed to have been exposed to a variety of jobs in the Department of Psychiatry, from clerkship director, training director in the residency, and have chaired the department on several occasions. It has become a joke on campus. People ask me how many times I've done it, and I think I've lost count now. I don't know how many times I've done it. But actually the most important thing, in my opinion, that I've done in my contributions to the school here has been in the area of teaching. One of my most enjoyable experiences, actually an honor or honors that I have received, have not been the plaques and the recognition that I have received from professional societies necessarily, although I very much appreciate those, but it has been the calls from residents and medical students who have not been in touch with me for several years, but have been in touch sporadically. And they call me sometimes after 10 years and say how well they've been doing and how much they still remember what I have helped them learn in medicine, and not just in psychiatry, but other fields. The other pleasure that I have had is to have a supporting family and staff who have encouraged me to go on in a career that has been very dependent on that kind of family and support staff. And my pleasure ultimately has been working with all of these people over 41 years that have been a joy in my life, from the staff and family members, especially my wife, to every single trainee, medical student, and resident that I have been in contact with. I had serious thoughts about going to other medical schools, and some of them were quite large, and some of the offers were quite attractive. But what kept me at Texas Tech ultimately, the driving force for me not changing and staying here for 41 years, was the future of a new medical school, actually. When we started the campus here in El Paso, it was a regional campus, and many of us who were here at that time were not happy with the fact that we didn't have our own medical school. As an El Pasoan, I wanted an El Paso medical school. I wanted to have our footprint in the American scene, in American medical education, that had our stamp on it, and the joy has been met. I have received nothing but wonderful feelings and emotions as I saw the school develop and become a reality in 2009, and that kept me going. After that, it was a wonderful experience to be on the founding faculty of a brand new medical school that has become a source of pride. In finishing, I think I would be remiss in not thanking all the wonderful people that have worked with me over the years, from my family, my son and daughter, especially my wife, to every single support staff member, every single faculty in the department, every single medical student and resident, and every single faculty member who worked with me from in other scenes, other departments, every single dean that I have had a pleasure of working with, who provided a source of joy for me in many of these encounters that I have had in participating in a school's growth. As I think about this, I am tempted to mention names, but then once I get started with names, we'll be here for hours, literally, because I'd like to mention every single one of them. So instead of doing that, I know who you are, you know who you are, and I thank you from the depths of my heart for the type of experience you have offered me in being a proud member of the Paul Foster School of Medicine.